Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually going to be talking about Cassette Beasts mobile launch. So we got some good news and some bad news, and we got some additional information. So let's start off with the publisher, Raw Fury. They mentioned this on Twitter or X, whatever you guys want to call it, tomato, but they mentioned Cassette Beasts is now available on iOS. However, due to an issue on the Google Play Store, we have temporarily deactivated the Android version until a new patch is approved. We'll update you as soon as Android is back up and running. In the meantime, you can download the game on the App Store here. So it looks like the iOS is the only one that's currently active for you mobile guys. Okay, so let's see, is there anything else? Okay, so let's actually look at the FAQ that they posted here. I'll have all the links down in the description down below if you guys want to read this on your own time. But basically, with the release of Cassette Beasts on mobile devices, we have put together an FAQ to answer questions regarding this new release of the game that will hopefully answer any of the questions you have. So this is actually really nice that they've actually kind of published this, because I was only going off of kind of like the pre-Apple page, like kind of no idea what was going on, but looks like we might actually have our answers here. So where can I get Cassette Beasts on mobile? So it's on iOS, and then right here, due to an issue with Cassette Beasts on the Google Play Store, we've already read that. Basically, it's deactivated. Obviously, once the Android version or the Google Play version is available, I will make a video in the near future. But temporarily right now, it is not available on Android, but only on iOS. Okay, how much does it cost? Are there any IAPs or in-app purchases? The game has a free demo period. Okay, so that kind of explains why the initial free was listed on the Apple page from the last video I did. So my assumptions of having kind of a free demo period kind of makes sense here. And now we got the confirmation that they do have a free demo period. So after which the full game must be purchased. There are 2 DLCs available as well. The cost for each are, for Android, it's $5.99 USD, and then iOS is $6.99. Unfortunately, you got to pay the Apple tax. I can't blame them on that, but yeah, you got that. Apple definitely gets their cut. I don't know how much more of the cut, but I know it's definitely a higher cut. And then the DLCs here is the cosplay pack, which on Android it's 99 cents, which on iOS it's the same price at 99 cents USD. And then you got the Peer of the Unknown. On Android it's $2.99, and on iOS the same price, $2.99 USD. And then they also mentioned regional prices may vary. And there are no further in-game currencies or in-app purchases. What devices are supported? On iOS, as listed on the store page, we do not support the fallen devices due to the RAM restrictions. Standard model. So this seems different than what I personally read, but maybe I'm not remembering right, or I'm misreading it, but at least I'm getting confirmation here. So if you guys have these devices, iPhone 12, 13, XS, XR, SE. I'm not surprised these are older gens, especially if you're on the original batteries. I'm surprised you're even running, to be honest. I know when I had my XR, I literally traded in because the battery was pretty much 1 minute it would be like 80%, and then all of a sudden, not even 10 minutes later, it'd be at 60. Let's see, we got iPhone SE 2nd generation, and then we have iPad 7th generation, 8th generation, and 9th generation, and iPad mini 5th generation. But in the future, I am going to be making a video actually kind of playing Cassette Beasts on the iPad 9th generation. I'm going to kind of hold off right now. I'm going to wait for a couple more patches just to see if you know, make sure everything is good to go, especially with the Android version kind of going wacky a little bit. So I kind of want to see how well it actually plays on a 9th generation iPad. And then of course, they mention here all iPhone Pro versions and iPad Pro versions are all supported in full. I'm not surprised. Those things are beast when it comes to processing power, at least compared to other mobile devices. If you have a model that is not on the list and you are still experiencing issues, please send crash reports to Cassette Beasts publisher Raw Fury, which you can do here. Obviously, click the link. And then according to them, all Android models are supported, though older models are likely to experience lower performance or unseen issues. Kind of vague, but at least that's what the official response is. If you guys have older Android phones, supposedly it's going to work. Very interesting. I was assuming they would put maybe a version number, but if you guys have once the game goes live on Android officially, or once they fix it, let me know down in the comments down below if it runs on your older Android phones. I'm kind of curious, but honestly, I don't know when they're gonna get that bug fixed. It could be a couple weeks, or it could be next month. It's hard to say. Google Play Store definitely takes their sweet ass time when it comes to updating their store pages, so we'll see. And then this is a really good one to know, guys. So what version of the game is it? Does it have multiplayer? So Cassette Beasts Mobile is up to the parity with version 1.5. That's definitely before the multiplayer update, if I remember right. So the regular version of the game, so it does not include the online multiplayer update, which is version 1.6 or later updates that the PC and console versions have. So it doesn't look like we're going to have the online multiplayer, which honestly I'm not surprised. Maybe in the future they'll update it so they're all on the same version. But they're saying here, due to the challenges of porting a game like Cassette Beasts to mobile platforms, we cannot guarantee at this time that multiplayer will come to the mobile version. This was my big question here. Is there cross-save progression? So their official answer is, unfortunately, due to the version difference, cross-save between the mobile and PC console version of the game is not supported. So if you guys are trying to play it on the go on mobile and then try to switch it over to your PC, unfortunately, currently you're out of luck. It's a little unfortunate, but it happens. I'm not surprised. Until they can get the versions to match on all platforms, I don't think we'll ever see this. So if there is a change, I'll let you guys know in a future video, but currently there's no cross-save progression. Okay, so if I'm having issues with crashes or bugs, thanks for bringing this to our attention. There are no few issues from the game's launch that the porting team are aware of. So just to kind of bring this into light, guys, it's a third-party company is actually porting the mobile version of the game, so it's not the original developers that are doing this. So bear in mind that it might take a little longer for the patches to get through and all that. So if there is any new bugs, there's going to be a link on here, which I think they're going to say. So for us to get more information, please send crash or bug reports to Raw Fury's help desk here. Yeah, if you click on here, you can send all your bug reports or crashes or concerns. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Unfortunately, the Android version is on hold right now. I will make a future video basically stating that it's going to be going live again. But other than that, basically we got our FAQ. We got pretty much all the questions that we can probably answer at this point. I have seen in some of my comments of my older Cassette Beasts videos, if you're wondering how to do the cheats and stuff, as soon as the game is stabilized on mobile, I'm going to try to look into making a future video about maybe the cheats or additional, tips and tricks if anything is able to go on the mobile side, but at this point, I'm gonna wait and see if they can, you know, get the game stabilized on all platforms. Because at this point, if we can't get them, you know, stabilized on all platforms, kind of a waste of a video for me to do. But at this point, let me know down below if you guys are a little disappointed. But if you guys have already started playing it on iOS, let me know if it's playing, you know, pretty well. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.